Hello? Anybody? The fuck?
Took you long to describe it. She was damn good. Slept like a baby every night.
Let me know if you guys can see or hear me, man. We are live. And I already got technical difficulties, man. They booted me already. Let me know if you guys can see her. Hey, what up, man? Hey. Alright, what's up, guys? Hey, it's me. Allow me to introduce myself. B motherfucking C, the Amplified Man. I decided to come at you guys with another hour of content, man. Just a few hours ago, I put up nearly 3 hours of the good, the bad, and the ugly of Hell in a Cell, where I'm so proud of Cody Rhodes. I'm actually, I can't believe I'm saying this, proud of WWE for allowing him to compete, because if you know about the injury, you know it can't get any worse. He was not doing anything negligent in there to injure Seth Rollins. They played it beautifully. There was no overcompensation. There was nothing in that match that's going to make him miss more time than he already was going to. That's medically explained by many doctors. So, you guys, I'm probably the only one in the community that is okay with what Vince McMahon did last night. Such is life. I'll be the bad guy. I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole. What's up, everybody? What's rocking, man? I'm actually early. I'm before Monday Night Raw, man. What do I got? Law and Order on here? Everybody's crying in the courtroom. Man, come on, man. Just let me bail out my cousin Kevin, man. He didn't mean to rob the bank, man. Let him out, Sheriff. Let him out. This is probably a better storyline than anything Vince is going to give us tonight. We should just start reviewing Law and Order SVU. Fuck it, eh? Hold on, guys. The show hasn't started yet. This is going to be the goodbye of Cody Rhodes tonight. For now. For now, this is goodbye. But Cody Rhodes will be back, man. They're thinking Royal Rumble for next year. I honestly think this dude's going to get back in time for the Clash at the Castle event in September. Because that's a big event for Vince. Oh, we're starting it up now, guys. Here we go. Then, now, forever. Together. All right, what, is that the new thing? Together? Whatever the fuck. Oh, they're going right to the video package with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins to kick us off. So, sounds to me like they're going to start this show off with Cody, which is cool. We get to do the live reaction of it. Guys, this is just hour number 1, too, by the way. I'm going to be with you guys tomorrow morning for the rest of the show. Hour number 2, hour number 3 will be tomorrow. This is just a 1 hour live stream. I'm a busy motherfucker. I got other things to do after hour number 1, guys. Which includes taking notes of 2 more fucking hours of this. Which I wish upon nobody. What's up, everybody? On your way in, do me a favor, smash that up if you don't mind. Just like earlier, I came on live for the good, the bad, and the ugly of Hell in a Cell. And guys, I'm not even kidding. I gave you guys a half an hour of notice. And that was just a few hours ago, and over 6,000 of you have already caught that. So I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. That was with 1/2 of an hour. I came on here with about 25 minutes of notice. Didn't even know I was going to be able to do this. So that's why you got 25 minutes. But I'm pretty sure we'll be into the thousands by tomorrow morning as well, so. Badass. We're going to spend hour number 1 breaking this shit down, man. Fucking Cody, look at that, man. 1 fucking arm. I love it. And guys, I broke down the whole injury and why he was wrestling last night for everybody blaming Vince and WWE and he shouldn't have been in the match. Go to that video. I have audio from the doctors. I told you guys my firsthand experience with the shit. And I know that Vince McMahon lives in the gym. If anybody knows about a pec tear, Vince McMahon is the guy. Cody knows what the fuck happened. The doctors know. BC knows. And every doctor that has spoken on this knows that he is absolutely can be cleared with a torn pec off the bone. you can absolutely wrestle with a torn pec off the bone, and it ain't gonna further any damage or take any more time from you off. So I just wish everybody would stop trying to be a doctor, stop trying to be these wrestlers' fathers, and fucking be astonished about the legendary performance that somebody like Cody put on last night. Thank you. Yo, Jimmy Fingers 19 up in this bitch. With that 10-19 to fucking start off this motherfucking amplified reaction the right way. Jimmy Fingers 19. Let me give a proper salute, bro. Salute to Jimmy Fingers 19. Ow! That's right, man. Jimmy Fingers says, BC, do you think Vince has been on the phone with Bray to get him back to help write Cody off TV and help Raw with the roster? Let's talk about it. Jimmy Fingers, he needs Bray Wyatt now more than ever. Now, Wyatt has switched his name to Wyatt. He's got The Fiend as his header now. So it's imminent that he's coming back to WWE. I think that's safe to say. I don't think he's going to be there tonight, or I'd be shocked, bro. Maybe he is. He's got autograph signings, though, for the next couple of weeks, and things that have nothing to do with WWE. They're in Green Bay, Wisconsin tonight. Fuck yeah, Packer territory. Cheesehead. Hopefully I see some cheeseheads out there, man. See if Adam Pearce is going to have his little Green Bay tie. But Jimmy Fingers, I'd be fucking shocked if Bray Wyatt came back tonight. But with Cody leaving, and Roman Reigns has already kind of put himself on the shelf. He's not even there every SmackDown, let alone every live event. With Roman basically out, Cody's now gone. You're going to need Bray Wyatt. This company is not going to survive on Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. We know this not because of the talent that they produce. We know they're awesome. But Vince McMahon doesn't know how to book them or just doesn't want to book them to the moon. So it's Bray Wyatt or bust. But I would be shocked, Jimmy Fingers 19, if that is tonight, bro. Street Profits versus who? Who? Street Profits versus the Usos. For the tag titles. The Profits get a shot. Why? How? How do the Profits? I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade, but come on, bro. They're just throwing anything against the wall, man. They have no division. Jimmy Fingers 19, thank you, brother. And we'll see about Bray, man, but they need Bray. Oh, we're starting with Cody Rhodes right from the jump, guys. Here we go. Listen to that pop from Green Bay. Spilled sugar somehow. Half the fucking sugar went in my coffee, the other half went in my fucking lap. There you go, man. There's the fucking legend after last night. Listen to those lyrics, man. They mean a lot to Cody Rhodes. A lot. Every single lyric. He lives by them, man. I'm so proud of that guy from last night's performance. I'm proud of WWE and Vince McMahon for allowing him to do such. I can't believe what I witnessed last night. 30 plus years of watching this industry, and I've never seen anything like what I saw last night. This is Cody Rhodes saying goodbye, but only for now, man. He will be back, I assure you. He will be back. Oh, Colin, man. Colin, 199. What up, Colin? I just saw that now, dude. My bad. Salute 2 years. Hashtag single life looking for a steakhouse. I don't know anything about a steakhouse, but congratulations on 2 years of sobriety, bro. Or is it 2 years as a channel member? Who knows, man? Maybe you've been part of the unit for 2 years. Who knows? Or you've been looking for a steakhouse for 2 years. Colin, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Much love and respect, dude. Thank you for the tip, man. Thank you for the coffee. Colin, 2 years, whatever the fuck it is. Hopefully it doesn't take Cody Rhodes 2 years to get his ass back to WWE. Oh, it's a championship contenders match between the Profits and the Usos, of course. All you gotta do is win one match and then you get the fucking title shot. That's what it is. Look at all the love that Cody got on social last night, huh? From wrestlers, fans, news organizations. Everybody knows what this dude did last night is fucking sick. Yo, Eric Newton. Eric Newton with that 5-spot coffee. I see you, dog. Eric Newton says, I can't. Oh, hold on. Let me go to this screen. I can't see Bray coming back to WWE after they did him dirty and disrespected his creativity. I don't see him wanting to return to that situation. I know, Eric, but it looks like he's already back, man. He already changed his name back to Wyatt, which is owned by Vince. And he already changed his photo back on his header to The Fiend, which is owned by Vince McMahon. So it looks like he's already back in World Wrestling Entertainment, Eric. It's just about when he's going to re-debut. But I think plans fell through with AEW, or they just never even talked. I think he fits better in WWE anyway. He just needs to win the big pay-per-view matches. His booking was always fine, and he always got to do a lot of creative stuff. Yeah, I'm not a big social guy myself, social media either, Eric Newton, so don't worry, dude. I'm way too busy. Eric Newton, appreciate it, man. Cody's talking about the effort from last night and all the love that he got on social.
I want to tell you that I don't necessarily believe in that simply because it is a privilege to do what I do.
Cody said, I don't believe in any other hype. It's just a privilege to do what I do. There's a sincerity in his face and his eyes. He truly loves this shit, man. It's going to suck to not have him for months. He's been the brightest part of WWE. They're saying, I love you, Cody. And he's like, I love you guys so much. You have no idea. Man, it's going to suck. We just got this guy rocking and putting WWE on his back, and now he's got to go away for a while. Off the bone like a spare rib.
The other Rhodes in my family, there's one that you have not been introduced to yet. Those of you who don't know, I have a daughter.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Gold Dust. Cody Rhodes' little daughter, yeah, man. What about? She's going to be training with Simone Johnson?
I want her to watch what happened last night, and I want her to know.
Yes. There you go, man. Fuck you. This guy cuts a promo like no other. I mean, not MJF is a different type of amazing promo. Nobody can do what MJF does, but man, Cody Rhodes is exceptional on that mic. He's talking about when his daughter grows up, he wants her to see that match and remember that in the darkest of times, the harshest and hardest of moments, remember that you can stand up. You don't have to quit like society tells us to do. You can fight. You can rock. You can go out a legend. Okay, I may have put a few extra words in his mouth, but that's basically, right? BC's the coach over here. He's talking about Seth Rollins, giving a little bit of respect and props over to Seth. He says it's in the books, it's in the archives. I'm officially done with Seth Rollins. We'll see if Vince McMahon is done with it, Cody, when you come back. Clash at the Castle, Seth versus Cody. He says, I want to talk about what's above me. What do we got, the cell? Oh, Money in the Bank. He was going to be a big part of Money in the Bank, guys. Could you imagine if he tries to fucking make it back in a month? That's impossible for a pec tear, but he could be cleared because, again, there's no more damage that can be done. That's not going to happen, though. He's got surgery this week.
And certainly, I am a little banged up at the moment, but in 4 weeks' time, if somehow,
No way, I love it. He says in 4 weeks, if I was somehow able to climb that ladder and get that briefcase. This dude's a beast, bro. This dude's a fucking beast, and he would do it, dog. He ain't even talking shit. He would do it. This motherfucker would want to be there in 4 weeks. Big Cody chant in Green Bay, Wisconsin, man, by my fellow cheeseheads, my Packers. Seth Rollins is breaking this thing up, man. Is he going to come out in Dusty Rhodes' polka dots? What the fuck is this guy wearing? He didn't even raid Becky Lynch's closet. Whose closet did he raid? Are those seashells? What do you raid? The Little Mermaid's closet? What is that, man? Butterflies? What is this guy? I love it, kind of. Dude's got some issues, but he's a good fucking wrestler. 101 Dalmatians. I like that, man. Who the fuck said that? Who was that? Giorgio? I love that, bro. Looking like 101 Dalmatians. No, I think it is butterflies, too, or some shit. Maybe seashells? Whoa! Yo, Sam Byers, man. I want to give a shout out to Sam Byers. I just saw that coffee, man. Thanks for the tip, man. Appreciate that shit. Never needed. Always appreciated. Appreciate the coffee, Sam Byers. And by the way, Trev Reigns, the tribal god, with that 10 spot, man. Couple of coffees. Trev Reigns. Appreciate it, man. Street Profits versus the Usos for the 10,000th time, LOL. And it's a championship contenders. I can't stand that they have to have their champions lose so that they can get a title shot. It literally is everything ass backwards, Trev Reigns, the tribal god. Everything ass backwards. Your champions already lose. We already see the fucking match that's going to be the title match. Nobody wins. The wrestlers look like idiots. The fans get redundancy. The company loses. Trev Reigns, the tribal god. Much love, respect, dude. Hold on, Seth Rollins is speaking. Well, Rollins said, what you put yourself through last night, you earned my respect. Looks like he's pretty sincere. Imagine if he just whooped his ass.
Maybe one of the gutsiest performances in the history of this industry.
Oh, it's without one of the gutsiest performances in the industry, man. I've never seen anything like it in 30 years. He says, you are the toughest person I've ever been in the ring with, says Rollins to Cody.
And I know I'm the last person you need to hear this from.
I know you're the last person you need to hear this from. But you made Dusty very proud from that performance last night. His father. I don't know if I trust this or not, guys. I don't know if Cody's just going to walk out or if he's going to get banged up and fucking leave on a stretch. Cody is basically in tears at this point, man, as Seth Rollins just rocked him with that statement. He said, last time we fought, you came out here and shook my hand. Tonight I came out here for no other reason than to return the favor. And Seth Rollins sticks out his hand. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can trust this, guys. Gave him a little hug. He's whispering something in his ear. I don't know, bro. Rollins' music hits. He takes off. He's walking out. He's limping too, by the way. Rollins looks fucked up. Oh, it's Cody's theme. My bad. Oh, is that the segment? Was that Cody's goodbye, man? Respectful trilogy there. Seth Rollins shook his hand and actually walked out. I don't know if I trust it still. Watch him run back out. Cody is saying his goodbye right now to all sides of the ring, man. The entire crowd. Green Bay is giving him a standing O. Cody is taking off, man. His final goodbye for now. He will be back. We just don't know when. Some people think next year for the Rumble. I think he's a badass. I think he could be back for Clash at the Castle in September. And I love how he's so awesome, man. He's teasing coming back in 4 weeks for Money in the Bank. That's not going to happen, guys. But he just turned around and he looked at that money. He was going to be a huge part, guys. He was winning that shit. And he was going to win one of the titles from Roman Reigns. That was not going to be a duo championship match, but that just fell the fuck through. Imagine if Rollins just nailed him right now, dude. Oh no! Rollins with a sledgehammer! Oh, fuck! I said it! I damn well said it, man. I watched this industry for too many years. You ain't gonna pull one over on BC. You ain't pulling one over on BC. I knew I couldn't trust this son of a bitch and Snake. He's gonna beat the fuck out of Cody and send him out on a stretch. He's exposing the battered pec. He's exposing it, ripping the clothing off. He's got the sledgehammer. He's gonna put it back into the torn off pec, straight off the bone. Seth Rollins with a sledgehammer has put it to the back of the dome piece of Cody, and then he stomped the pec. He stomps the pec. He's shoving back officials with the sledgehammer still in his hand. And just as I thought, Cody is not going to walk out on his own accord for months. He is going to be leveled. He is going to be destroyed and annihilated. And this is not the end of Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. He is digging the sledgehammer into the pec now as Cody is in agonizing pain. Curtis Axel is in the back. Axelmania is running wild, brother. By the way, Curtis Axel has never been eliminated from that Rumble. I stand by that statement. Curtis Axel is still an entrant, damn it. Wow, Cody just got fucked up with a sledgehammer. Seth Rollins, I think this is beautiful, guys, and I'm going to tell you why. I know you're thinking, BC, just allow him to walk away with respect and waving to people, man. Let him get the adulation. Well, he just did. But guys, Cody's taking off for a few months. He's got shit to take care of now. Seth Rollins is staying behind. Seth Rollins just lost 3 fucking matches in a row to Cody. You gotta pay it back to Seth right now. You need to let Seth beat the fuck out of you, bruh. And that is how you write someone off TV. You fucking batter him with a sledge. I told you guys, something didn't seem right, man. Rollins is being all nice. He goes to the back. Cody goes up the ramp. He turns around to say goodbye to WWE for now. And all of a sudden, here comes Seth running out with a fucking sledgehammer in the shadows. Fucking A, bro. We're in commercial break right now. You guys ain't missing anything. But what a first segment. That was big time. That was probably the best first segment that WWE Raw has had in probably 2 to 3 years. Years. I don't remember a time where I was that into a segment. I shouldn't be shocked. Cody Rhodes has all of our attention right now, is captivating us. Sad. So fucking tragic that he's got to go away for a few months. And then Rollins doing that dastardly deed to write him off TV. The pro wrestling way. Man, I gotta give props to WWE on that first segment. Does it go downhill from here, guys? We'll see. I'm going to be with you guys for the rest of the first hour. Then I'm going to end the stream, and I will join you guys tomorrow morning for the rest of the 2 hours. We'll have a regular review, hopefully live. But I'm going to stick with you guys for the rest of this hour, man, because damn, that was a way to kick that off. Cody Rhodes saying goodbye to WWE for now, and Seth Rollins say, no, you don't go out on your terms, brother. You go out my way. Seth Rollins and Cody is not done, and I knew there'd be a 4th match. Damn, bro. That shit was heavy. Oh, and by the way, man, Youngblood 085, 10 spot, man. I see that. Thank you for the coffees, dude. Thanks for the tip. Youngblood 085. My mother's actually a nurse, so I know about the effect of a torn pec, and I'll tell you right now, it wasn't anything that would keep Cody out. Youngblood 085, your ma's right, man. As a nurse, she knows. We've heard doctors come out and say, absolutely, you can clear somebody with a torn pec off the bone. I know it looks gruesome. I know it sounds like a gruesome injury. It's not pleasant. But you can actually wrestle with a torn pec and not get it worse. You're not going to tack on extra time. Once it's off the fucking muscle or the bone, it's fucking done. There's no worse you could do. So then Vince just has to make sure that you're not putting Seth Rollins in harm's way. Rollins and Cody had a talk of what we're going to do and what we can't do, what we should do, what we won't do. Go back to Hell in a Cell and count how many times they climbed the cage, guys. Probably 0, correct? Count how many times Seth Rollins was in danger because Cody had one arm. 0. I went back and watched it a second time. Cody never put Rollins in danger. It's almost like he's a professional. Wow, imagine that. Vince McMahon let 2 professionals go out there and have a professional wrestling match. Guys, we're back from break and they're selling this Cody, man, this Cody story. Cody is still down, his pec battered and bruised, looking gruesome. Doctors or trainers are trying to get him up. Cody is trying to get to his knees as we speak. They got the stretcher. Cody's too proud of a man. He's probably going to try to walk out. Youngblood 085. Much love and respect, dude. Thank you. And we need more people like your ma, dude. The nurse that knows what they're talking about. Because too many people in the community last night tried to turn into doctors. They tried to tell Vince McMahon and WWE how to run their business. They tried to tell Cody that he shouldn't have been in the match. And all of that is factual bullshit from uneducated people. Cody's not using the stretcher. Cody is stumbling to the back, but he's walking. They're trying to get him to get on it, though. He's got 3 people saying, just sit on it, dude, sit on it. He doesn't want to, though. Cody said, I'm good. He's still trying to not use the stretcher. He's trying to just walk out on his own. Dana Brooke is in the ring. Tell me Dana Brooke is not wrestling, please. Dana Brooke is in the ring clapping. What the fuck are you doing out there? Go get a hot dog from Butch. He's vendor 212. He's in section 212, Butch. Selling his little hot dogs. Cody Rhodes did not use the stretcher or the gurney. He just walked out on his own accord, battered and bruised. Much respect to Cody. There it is again. Seth Rollins taking this dude out with that sledgehammer. Badass. I'm glad, man. I love Cody Rhodes. You know that. But no, you don't have that dude just walk out. You have a story kick in. You pay it forward to Seth. Seth is staying there, man. And he just lost 3 times to Cody. And now Cody's going away. Seth needs to have some type of momentum. He's not going to sit back and let somebody beat him 3 times. So they're just showing that. Cody Rhodes has walked out to the back. He did not use the stretcher. Everybody tried to get him on it. He refused. A big, massive first segment to start Monday Night Raw tonight. They're not letting Cody walk away with that injury. They're having him get destroyed by Rollins. Really fuck him up. Now we're at Jimmy Smith, Corey Graves, and Byron Saxton. Jimmy Smith is going to keep us updated on his condition. Well, I feel better about the world now that Jimmy Smith is on the case. Big Time Bex is coming out. For what? Fucking, Dana Brooke is in the ring. What the fuck does Becky Lynch have to do with Dana Brooke? Is she going to go for the 24/7 title? What is happening here? I love her bio. Claims Bianca Belair stole the title from her. I tell you, what is she doing in here? Are they going to have a 24/7? Could you imagine if she's fighting for the 24/7? I'm fucking real, man. Oh, hold on. I saw that super. Hold on, guys. As Becky Lynch makes her way down. I got Sam Byers. I got Trev Reigns. I got Youngblood 085. And I believe there was another here by DB with a 5 spot. DB, what up, dude? Good to see DB up in the chat. What is happening? Why is Dana Brooke in the ring with Becky Lynch? DB says, I just don't trust Vince with Bray. Sasha came back and we saw what happened. This is VKM we're talking about. Won't be surprised if it happens again. Me neither, bro, but we're hoping for the best. But honestly, DB, in all honesty, Bray Wyatt does not fit with AEW, dude. Tony Khan doesn't know how to book somebody like Bray Wyatt. He can barely book Malachi Black. And Bray Wyatt is on a whole nother level with creativity and just with the fucking the craziness. Bray Wyatt was booked nearly perfect in WWE, When it came time for the matches at the pay-per-views, Vince McMahon always had him lose the big matches, and that's what helped ruin the mystique of Bray Wyatt. If Vince McMahon just does what he did with Cody Rhodes and lets him win the big pay-per-view matches, Bray Wyatt will be fine. But Bray Wyatt is much better in WWE than AEW. But DB, we're just gonna have to see, man. But I totally agree. Everybody's butchered in WWE. But I just don't know what Tony Khan is gonna do with Bray Wyatt, guys. What the fuck would Tony Khan do with somebody like Bray Wyatt? He's got way too many people on that roster, too many stars. He barely knows what to do with them. Keith Lee is in a fucking tag team with Swerve Scott saying "Swerve in our glory," like anybody knows what the fuck that means. So DB, we'll see, man. Definitely will be interesting. But Wyatt has already changed his name back to Wyatt, and he's got the Fiend, So DB, that's where we stand there, dude. Much love and appreciation to DB. I think there was some more too, guys. I'll get to that in a second. I gotta find where Guys, is this for the 24/7 title, Becky versus Dana? Somebody tell me in the chat. Because this is a stupid match, Becky versus Dana. We started off Raw so good. First time in years that we started off good. And now we're going to Dana and Becky. Wait a second. The whole Catering Crusaders are in the ring. Oh, Ninja Tozawa's the champ? I thought Dana was. Ninja Tozawa just got in the ring and started fucking grinding on the ropes and then got fruit roll-upped by Dana Brooke, so Dana Brooke is the champion now. R-Truth is out there. I don't know what happened to him. Why is there a bunch of... What? I don't even know what's happening, guys. Becky Lynch said nobody wins titles in my matches unless I'm involved. She now says that title is on the line officially right now. So everything that we just feared is actually happening. I didn't even know Ninja Tozawa was the champ. Within 14 seconds, the Dana Brooke pins Ninja Tozawa because he gets in the ring and he starts fucking shaking his ass. Ninja Tozawa gets in the ring and just starts shaking his ass. Dana Brooke rolls him up during a Becky Lynch match. Dana becomes champ. Becky now wants the title, so we went to commercial. When we come back, we're going to get Dana Brooke versus Becky Lynch for the 24/7 title. And just like that, we started off Raw really good. And in a snap of a finger, blink of an eye, this has taken a turn for the fucking tragic worse. Unfucking real, man. We should have known. Vince only had enough capability to put one good segment out there right at the jump. Oh, here we go, man. I thought Dana was the champ anyway, and this was a 24/7 title match. Within a snap of a finger, it became that. Even though it's almost like they were watching BC. They got Ninja Tozawa to run out there, drop the fucking title. It's almost like they were watching and said, hey, let's get BC some content. Oh, fuck, man. Believe that shit, guys. Believe that shit. Yo, Jimmy Fingers 19, man. 1019, another Jimmy Fingers super, bro. Jimmy Fingers says the WWE title has to be waiting for Cody when he gets back. I mean, it has to be, right? But make no mistake, those titles need to be coming off Roman Reigns before then. The roster needs to be fighting for something. You would think that Cody's gonna get that when he comes back, bro. But Jimmy Fingers 19, I love how you said it. I mean, it has to be, right? BC's gonna ask back. You would think, right? Jimmy Fingers. Something tells me, I don't know, man. I mean, Money in the Bank, I think, was supposed to be a huge night for Cody. And it all just, it all went wrong, man. But I'm fine with Roman Reigns keeping one of the titles. One of them definitely has to come off. I'm okay with him holding the other one for the Rock match. Even if the Rock doesn't get it, that's fine. But I want a mega dream match at WrestleMania with Rock and Roman, and I want the title. And I want Roman Reigns to be the most fucking longest reigning dominant motherfucker in recent memory. If you do your job correctly, Storylines, with an S, storylines, many of them, should be captivating us. We don't need titles to captivate us if Vince McMahon is doing his job correctly. It's bad enough that the US, the IC, the tag titles, they're all insignificant, irrelevant, non-existent even. The divisions for tag teams and women's rosters are non-existent, or at least for the tag titles. But if you do it correctly, you don't necessarily need both titles in play. Roman could absolutely keep rocking with one of them. I'm not on board with Roman Reigns missing all of these SmackDowns, though. That's even more concerning to me, Jimmy Fingers. But yeah, Cody needs to come back and pick up with the same momentum that he left off with, bro. No question. Jimmy Fingers 19, I appreciate it, dude. We're back from break, man. Becky Lynch versus Dana Brooke right now, man. I'm not even joking. And I believe the title is on the line now, the 24/7 title. What the fuck is Asuka doing out there now? Becky versus Dana Brooke for the fucking title. The 24/7 title. I can't even call it a real fucking title. And now Asuka's coming out. Becky Lynch continues to take care of Dana Brooke. Asuka gets on the apron. Becky Lynch takes a swing, but Asuka ducks. Oh, fruit roll. No way, Becky's getting fruit roll up. Oh, wow, bro. I was going to put my dome piece to a brick wall. Dana Brooke almost pinned Becky Lynch via the fruit roll up. What the fuck is... Even if Becky wins the 24/7, what the fuck? Somebody has to remove Vince McMahon from the fucking board, man. Dana Brooke is beating the fuck out of Becky Lynch right now because this is realistic. That's not even shade to Dana Brooke. This is just stupid. Becky Lynch goes from the title match at Hell in a Cell to getting her ass beat by Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke on the top rope. Dana Brooke just swanton bombs fucking thin air. That was Becky Lynch was nowhere in the fucking zip code of Dana Brooke. Becky Lynch now has the upper hand, but she gets dropped again by Dana Brooke. Wait, first, what just happened? Becky Lynch's shoulder was up, Dana pinned her, and Asuka held down one of her feet, her foot. And Dana Brooke has pinned Becky Lynch. Asuka's having a seizure. Or some shit. I don't know. Oh, maybe she's just excited. I thought something was happening medically. Wow. We just had one of the best Raw segments in years with Seth Rollins and writing off Cody from TV. And we went into one of the worst immediately after. That's how you do bad television right there. And then we just went to break with that bad taste left in our mouth. That is how you do bad television, guys. I need a swig of coffee after seeing that fucking shit show. I cannot believe Becky Lynch just took on Dana Brooke for the 24/7 title. I can't believe Dana Brooke pinned Becky Lynch. And I can't believe that this is what we're doing with the women. Yep, that's where we're at. Because why would we not be? The show started off too good. There's no way we can have two back-to-back good segments. Did that say Cena was returning? What was that? I could have sworn I just saw the ad saying Cena was back. When and why? The 27th? What the fuck is the 27th? Oh, fuck. Damn. Miz and Maryse are coming out, and Maryse. Wow. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. What the fuck is June 27th? Yeah, I know, Christopher. I know, bro. They're bringing back John Cena because Cody Rhodes is on the shelf. Oh, that's right. The 20-year anniversary, guys. Maryse and Miz are coming into the ring. We're going to commercial, and everybody else is probably coming as well. So, was that keep it PG, BC. Maryse is looking fucking... Bro, Maryse is on another level right now. Damn. I don't know, guys. Somebody just said Miz is a lucky dun. There's luck, and then there's another level, what Miz is on with Maryse. How Miz scored Maryse, I have no fucking idea, but I ain't gonna play her hate. Gabriella, when you're not happy with what you see on Raw, who you gonna call? I don't know, man. Sleep Busters! Because they're gonna put everyone to sleep from here on out, Gabriella. I just saw the new Ghostbusters movie. It's called Afterlife. I fucking loved it, man. I was on a plane. I think I was going to Orlando or maybe coming back. Or was that my Texas flight? I don't know. I was on a plane. It was at least 3 hours of a flight. And I fucking watched Afterlife, man. Ghostbusters. Pretty badass, man. Good movie if you guys haven't... the original Ghostbusters are in it, minus an Egon. The fourth one with a 2-spot. The hell was that shit? Fourth one. Bro. At least we're viewing this together, man, and BC's trying to make you laugh and entertain you, but I couldn't tell you what the fuck that was. I'm just really glad I ain't got to review that tomorrow. I'm only staying with you guys for the first hour, and then I'm going to end the stream, and I'll be back with you guys tomorrow for the last 2 hours of Raw. But at least I ain't got to cover that shit. We started off with a really good segment, fourth one. Cody Rhodes saying goodbye to WWE for now, and then Seth Rollins taking him out with a sledgehammer and writing him off for good for several months. So I think that's why Cody Rhodes teased, what if I come back in 4 weeks and grab Money in the Bank, the briefcase? But then when Rollins did that, that pretty much wrote him off for many months. And then we went into some fucking 24/7 circus sideshow garbage. An absolute abomination of what pro wrestling could be and just isn't because of segments like that. Fourth one, Dana Brooke pinning Becky Lynch for the 24/7 title. Ninja Tozawa grinding and shaking his booty so that Dana Brooke can roll him up. I'm not making this up, but I'm being mean. I'm a negative man. I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole. Damn right I'm an asshole. I could be a good dude too, but I'm the asshole. But I'm a fair asshole. I'm a consistent asshole. Right? Because there's assholes and then there's slimy douchebags. You guys ever see like sketchy people? Sketchy slime balls, right? There's no consistency. They move the goalpost all the time. That's what makes them slimy. No, BC will be an asshole, but I'm consistent. I am fair. Nobody does asshole like BC. Fourth one, I don't know what that shit was, man. I wish I did know. But that was really, that was not good. Oh, Trev Reigns, the tribal god, man. We're in commercial, guys. You're missing nothing. Trev Reigns, the tribal god, with that 10 spot says, this does Becky Lynch no justice. She just lost at Hell in a Cell last night, and she loses to a glorified jobber, yet Lynch versus Belair is rumored for SummerSlam. Yeah, they got to be careful with Becky's booking, man. That was absolute... I mean, I'd rather fucking stay home if they're going to give me that type of booking. And then people wonder why Sasha Banks and Naomi became unprofessional, is what they were called. No, they just knew their worth. They saw where the shit was going, and they were like, check you, bro. If you don't make shit right, I'm out. Let Becky Lynch get fruit roll-up by Dana Brooke in the 24/7 circus. That could have been fucking Naomi or Sasha, guys. Yeah, they didn't do so wrong now, did they? They were smart to get the fuck out. All right, we're back from break. Miz and Maryse are out there, and Maryse's fucking Twin Towers. The fucking Bazooka 1, Bazooka 2. The how you doings. Osia Weidman, $9.99. What up, Osia? BC, I'm wondering who will join the Judgment Day tonight. Hopefully we get someone that's a complete surprise. I don't know. I really don't know, Osia. Do you even think it's actually going to happen, another member tonight? I think it's going to be another dude, not a woman, obviously. I think they're happy with Rhea right now. I thought if Balor was going to do it, it would have been last night, but I don't see Balor just out of nowhere joining on a Raw, but knowing Vince, maybe that would happen. I don't know. What do you guys think, man? If there's a new member of Judgment Day tonight, who do you guys even think fits? If not Finn Balor. Osia Weidman, we'll find out, man. But Osia, glad to have you in here earlier for the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly review of Hell in a Cell and for this live reaction. War Dog, BC, the world's greatest asshole. War Dog, much love and appreciation, dude. Always good to have War Dog up in here, man. World's greatest asshole. Should put that on a fucking shirt. Oh shit, what is Miz saying? I'm totally missing Miz. Okay, I'll listen when Maryse talks. Oh, they're just pumping Miz and Maryse, guys. The debut episode for the new season is actually tonight after Raw. That's all this is, guys. Oh my God, Maryse said earlier today, I told my family I was going to Green Bay and they didn't even know where it was. Fuck that. I'm a big Green Bay Packers fan. Forget that trash. You know where Green Bay is. Miz is telling everyone, do you know what this means? When my hand goes up, when Vince McMahon starts Raw, your ass goes to sleep. Youngblood 085, 5 spot. By the way, I didn't end up having to put my puppy down. He got surgery, and it's an 8-week recovery. Fuck yeah, Youngblood 085. I love hearing that, man. I'm glad your puppy is still rocking, dude. I love animals more than I love fucking humans. They're way more innocent. All they want to do is love you and get that type of shit back. There's no fucking... Man, there's no sketchiness in a fucking animal. It's just who they are, what they are, man. That is awesome news. Youngblood 085, man. That is awesome. 8-week recovery, but you get to keep that little guy rocking? I love that, dude. Oh no, Riddle is out there. Hey, Randy! Hey, Randy! Has anybody seen my Randy? No, you know what though? I actually like Riddle. He's got a new mean streak lately with Shinsuke. It looks like that's over now though. Oh man, Marie's showing the leg and everything, man. He's giving a shout out now. He's looking at the hard cam. I want to give a shout out to my best bro, Randy. And I hope you come back soon, Dad. Miz is great. He said, do you realize you're interrupting me to talk about Randy? Miz was awesome. He just did a good BC Randy there, bro. You interrupted me to talk about Randy. Miz had a good one, guys. Miz did a good BC there. Man, Maryse is on another level, dude. Be making more babies with her tonight if you're Miz. What the fuck? This is obviously leading to a match between these two right now, correct, guys? I'm guessing this is going to take us into hour number 2, Miz versus Riddle. I like, see, when Riddle gets serious and mean, that aggression, man, that's when Riddle is good. I used to love that in NXT. He doesn't have to be a complete clown, man. Yeah, man, when he gets fucking into that promo, Riddle is good. He doesn't have to be a weird toddler with daddy issues. But by why your wife drags you around with your tiny balls, he says. Riddle's cutting a good promo. See, Randy should be on his own being that Viper again, the legend killer. Riddle can go on his own and still be just as popular. Tiny balls chant from Green Bay. See, I knew I loved Green Bay, dude. Maryse said, don't talk to my husband like this. Just so you know, my husband doesn't have tiny balls, she says. She says her husband has above average balls. Maryse is killing it. She's like, gigantic balls, epic balls, great big balls, balls of fire. Crowd is chanting, prove it now. Miz is yelling back, what is wrong with you people? This segment is off the rails. I'm enjoying it though. The RK Bro 420 line didn't get the pop that he was hoping it was going to get. You got to drop that, especially with Randy not there. Miz says, I'm in a tuxedo. This is my premiere party. I can't wrestle you right now. Because Maryse kind of just backed him into a corner to wrestle Riddle, which I already told you guys is going to take us into hour number 2. He says, my answer to a match with you is no. Riddle's fingernails are lime green tonight, guys. Tommaso Ciampa attacks Riddle from behind. Tommaso Ciampa just put a knee to the dome piece of Riddle, took him out. And now Ciampa's leaving. Miz is actually shocked, like, damn, I didn't even get you to do that. Miz now says, let's have that match right now. We're probably going to go to commercial first, and then we're going to come back, and this will take us into hour number 2. It's kind of sad that BC knows this, right? Sure enough, guys, we just went to commercial. I told you, man. I always tell you guys, it's a bad product when BC knows what's going to happen before it happens. That means it's way too redundant. And that's why I always say, I'm not just negative just to be negative. When a show is that redundant, that's not good. That segment was funny, though, bro. Maryse was hanging with Riddle. Maryse and Riddle were going back and forth, bro. Damn. And Ciampa, maybe Ciampa fucking, I don't, you can tell that they don't know what to do with Ciampa yet. They're trying to keep him semi-relevant, I guess. So I guess the deal, we're heading into the end of hour number 1. This is where I'm going to end the stream in a few, guys. We'll see if I can get some of this action in first. And then I'm going to end the stream. I got a lot of business to take care of, but I will be doing my due diligence and my notes over the last 2 hours. And tomorrow morning, hopefully live, but if not, either way, you'll get a review of the rest of Raw. But I'm glad that we got to spend the first hour shooting the shit and going over Cody's goodbye to WWE for now. Seth Rollins taking him out. Becky Lynch loses the most pathetic loss of her career against Dana Brooke for the 24/7 title. And Maryse and Riddle squaring off and arguing in great frustration over the size of Miz's balls. You cannot make up World Wrestling Entertainment on Monday nights. Great Balls of Fire. Do you guys remember Vince McMahon once had a pay-per-view called Great Balls of Fire? That's a real thing, man. I wouldn't lie about that. Trev Reigns, the tribal god with a 5 spot, by the way, says, I think Austin Theory interrupts John Cena's 20th anniversary to set up him and Cena at SummerSlam. Austin Theory versus John Cena would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I think that too. Trev Reigns, I was thinking the same thing when I saw the ad and you guys confirmed it was the 27th, which is the 20th anniversary. I think the only logical thing to do here, especially with Cody out, is to set that match up for SummerSlam. I don't know John Cena's movie schedule, but Vince McMahon needs all hands on deck right now, man. Bray Wyatt is probably going to have to come in sooner than he was scheduled. John Cena's probably going to have to do a match. And I think that would be a lot of fun, Trev Reigns, the tribal god. Oh no, Colin 199 says, BC, Green Bay sucks. Go Raiders, Super Bowl 2023. A lot of great former Green Bay Packers that I loved, man, always went to the Raiders. They were traitors, man. Desmond Howard, and recently Devontae Adams. So the Raiders, man, there's some type of lure that people want out of Green Bay to go to the Raiders. So, yeah, I always loved the Raiders because of John Madden. But Green Bay does suck when it comes to the playoffs, Colin. So, if you thought I was going to argue a lot with that, bro, lately in the playoffs, we do. And we have to get a lot better. And now we kept Rodgers, but we lost our star receiver. So, Colin, I can't even argue that, brah. We're the best in the regular season, though. Always one of the best. We're back from Colin, thank you, dude. We're back from break, and Miz is still in half of a tuxedo, and he's taking on Riddle to end hour number 1 and take us into hour number 2. Trev Reigns, the tribal god. Colin, thank you guys, man. For the tip, thank you for the coffees. And Osea Weidman, we got to see who Edge is going to fucking locate next to join his group. Yeah, Eric Decker, Jordy Nelson, man. Jordy Nelson was our dude. He was always the guy who flew under the radar. And then he flew too far away and he fucking left us. Randy, come back. Jordy. He's a Green Bay wide receiver, guys. Seahawks were a thorn in our side for so long, man, with Russell. Oh no, we're about to get an RKO. He's still using all of Randy Orton's moves. Miz is able to get out. Maryse has some of the best legs in the industry. Oh no, don't pull Miz's pants off, please, man. This is Humberto and Garza's shtick. Now Miz is in his underwear. Riddle is like a fucking Chippendale, and I'm not talking about the Rescue Rangers. Those are the good Chippendales. He's like a fucking male stripper throwing around Miz's fucking pants over his head like he's a fucking cowboy. Yeehaw! Swing him around him! I don't know what has happened. Ninja Tozawa is grinding. Riddle is fucking grinding. Shun Stanky is gonna come down to the ring. Stanky's gonna start fucking shaking a groove thing. Shake a groove thing, come on. Riddle just hits an RKO, and he just pinned Miz in his underwear. Guys, I think this is a good, I'm about to put my dome piece to a brick wall. This is a good time to end the stream. After the first segment, which was really good with Cody and Rollins, this show has fell apart. Becky Lynch lost to Dana Brooke in a 24/7 title match. Maryse and Miz argued about the size of Miz's balls. Miz just lost in his underwear. Am I getting everything so far? If you can't wait till hour number 2, don't worry, you're just a couple of minutes away. Guys, BC's gonna take off, man. It's been a wild hour. Much love and appreciation to all you guys. We'll do this again, hopefully in the near future. Maryse is trying to cover whatever the size of Miz's balls are. She's trying to cover his balls because he's in his underwear. So they're covering Miz's balls. What's the chant? Randy? I think he's trying to do a Randy chant. Matt Riddle just looked at the hard cam and said, I love you, Randy. This is getting weird. Somebody cut off Riddle. Thank goodness Kevin Dunn just cut Riddle off. Riddle's like, I love you, Randy. And Kevin Dunn's like, Vince, this is getting weird. We're going to go to in-your-house ads. They just cut off Riddle, man. That got awkward. Randy Orton just right now. Randy Orton just shut the TV off. Oh, fucking A. Yo, before I take off, guys, I do want to say, Derek Fleming Jr., 199. BC, met Charles Woodson at work. Had to let you know. Charles Woodson is that dude, bro. Another one that just kicked ass with the Raiders, and I believe he was in on that play with Tom Brady, right? The tuck rule play. Wasn't that Charles Woodson? I think he caused the fumble because I assure you that was a fucking fumble and the Raiders were screwed. And I'm a Packers fan. So for me to admit that tells you something. Derek Fleming Jr., Charles Woodson was the shit, dude. And I'm pretty sure he was the one who caused the tuck rule fumble. Tuck rule my ass. And you know what's even worse? I don't know if it's worse or better. They did finally change the rule, but isn't that kind of bittersweet? It's kind of like them admitting that it was a bad rule, but it was too late, and the Raiders, they were cost basically a Super Bowl. Everyone picked them for the Super Bowl that year. Anyway, it was definitely a fumble, man. Fuck that. I love it. There's a thing on ESPN with Woodson and Tom Brady watching the play together, and you could tell Tom Brady knows the deal, bro. Derek Fleming Jr., thank you, man. If I missed any supers, guys, I'll get you in tomorrow's vid for sure. I'll get the whole list afterwards, which is what usually happens. But I think I got everybody, all of the tips that came in, man, all the coffees. Never needed, always appreciated. I want to show that love again for Derek Fleming Jr., Trev Reigns, the Tribal God, Colin, Osea Weidman, Youngblood 085, DB, Trev Reigns, the Tribal God again. The fourth one, Jimmy Fingers 19, Christopher Blackshare. That might have been earlier, actually. Right? Was that earlier? Oh, no. Yeah, I got Christopher, right? Oh, I didn't even get Christopher. Christopher, hopefully you're still in here, man. Christopher Blackshear says $4.99. Just a thought. Why didn't they take Money in the Bank out of the rotation this year and have both ladder matches at SummerSlam? Common sense and logic. I totally agree. In fact, Christopher, like we said earlier, you were at the live stream earlier for the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly of Hell in a Cell. If you guys didn't catch that video, I put it up just a few hours ago live. Nearly 3 hours breaking down Hell in a Cell. Christopher Blackshear, we talked about how all the gimmick pay-per-views should just be done with. So your idea of having both of them at the SummerSlam, Vince isn't going to do it because it is logic and common sense. Yeah, Osea Weidman, Judgment Day in 59 minutes and 33 seconds welcomes a new member. I wish I had a better answer for you, Osea. If it's not Balor, I don't know who else they're going to bring in. But I got to believe it ain't going to be a woman. It will be a dude. Christopher Blackshear, much love and appreciation, man. Trev Reigns, the Tribal God. I missed this one too. Trev Reigns, the Tribal God, said Cody Rhodes was one of my favorites to win Money in the Bank. Unfortunately, there's no star power in that company to be on that level to win the briefcase. That's the problem, Trev. Cody Rhodes was the dude to win that. Now who the fuck do you have? We respect Bobby Lashley. We respect Drew McIntyre. But Vince doesn't book them correctly, so they win that shit, and it's just as irrelevant when they didn't have any fucking titles or briefcases. So Trev Reigns, I agree, man. Easy does it with a 5 spot. What up, Easy does it? I don't know how I missed all of these guys. MJF will be the next to join WWE. AEW is literally erasing everything to do with him. They took down his merch and removed him from the ads. Crazy times, BC. Yeah, but now it's a work. Easy does it. But there is legit frustration between Tony Khan and MJF. But they were able to turn this into a work. The problem is there's still a lot of friction. So we never know if the work is going according to plan or if MJF is actually pissing off Tony Khan more. So that's when you know this is brilliant. We never know because they don't know. But eventually I do think that MJF will be in WWE. I think he knows that that's where he does want to be. And especially seeing how Cody was booked. He's got a lot of friends here, suits and ties. So MJF will definitely be there. Easy does it. But these are crazy times between him and Tony Khan especially, bro. Prime Killer, 5 spot. Prime Killer says only storyline that would have made sense for Bray Wyatt in AEW was to be the new leader of the Dark Order and carry on Brody Lee's original vision. You're exactly right, Prime Killer. That's the only thing I see Tony putting him in, and I think that's wrong. I don't want another bootleg Wyatt family. I don't want Bray Wyatt to come into AEW and just be thrusted into a fucking faction. Bray Wyatt deserves better than that. Bray Wyatt needs better than that creatively. I just think he's much better suited for WWE. I just wish Vince McMahon knew how to book him in the actual matches better and let him win. But Prime Killer, that's the problem. He would just be another part of a faction, just like Malachi. Damn, man. There was a lot of you guys, man. But Sheriff, the Sheriff Rivers was from earlier. Sheriff Rivers, much love and respect from earlier stream. Colin, Jimmy Fingers 19, Eric Newton, Sam Byers, Youngblood 085, DB, Trev Reigns, Prime Killer, Easy Does It. And then I already got everybody else with the supers. All right, so that's extra shout outs. I think I got everybody. Ha ha ha. Oh, man, you guys came rocking tonight, dude. But again, if I did miss anybody, I'll give you a shout out in tomorrow's vid. All right, that's it, guys. You got the Usos and the Street Profits in there now, starting hour number 2. It's a number 1 contenders match, so the Profits will probably beat the fucking champions. So your champions will lose again like they always do to set up a fucking title match because Vince McMahon is too fucking stupid or can't be fucking bothered by actually giving us a real storyline for the champions. So we'll have them lose all the time just to get us to a match we've already seen. Fuck that, fuck you, Vince, BC, and I'm out. Check you.